Ovi Mahajan Jr., the teenage son of imprisoned Indian crime lord Ovi Mahajan Sr., grows up surrounded by wealth but isolated by his father's criminal empire. Craving a sense of normalcy, he secretly leaves his heavily guarded home to attend a party with his closest friend. The brief taste of freedom turns deadly when corrupt police officers working for rival Bangladeshi drug kingpin Amir Asif crash the party. In the chaos, Ovi's friend is shot and killed, and Ovi himself is taken hostage. Saju Rab, a former lieutenant colonel in the Indian Army's Para Special Forces and now Ovi Jr. as assigned guardian, visits Ovi Sr. in prison to inform him of the kidnapping. Though devastated, Ovi Sr. refuses to pay a ransom or surrender territory to Asif, believing it would shatter his authority and reputation in the underworld. Instead, he orders Saju to recover his son by any means necessary, making it clear that failure will cost Saju his own child's life. To carry out the rescue, Tyler Rake, a former operator with the Australian Army's SASR turned black market mercenary, is recruited by his handler and longtime associate, Nick Khan. The mission is simple in theory: extract Ovi Jr. from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and deliver him safely to a designated point, where Ovi Sr.'s organization will transfer payment. Tyler, hardened and emotionally detached, accepts the job. Tyler infiltrates Dhaka's criminal underworld, locates Ovi, and violently eliminates the men guarding him. After securing the boy, he heads toward the extraction point. However, Asif quickly learns of the rescue and orders Colonel Rashid, the corrupt head of local police, to lock down the entire city. Bridges are barricaded, checkpoints are established, and travel routes are sealed. Soon becomes apparent that Ovi Sr.'s men cannot deliver payment. His bank accounts have been frozen by authorities. Mercenaries were deceived from the start. There was never money available. Realizing the situation, Saju kills Tyler's extraction team in an attempt to claim Ovi himself and complete the mission independently. Nick arranges a secondary helicopter extraction outside the city and advises Tyler to abandon the boy since the contract is void. Tyler refuses. He's haunted by memories of his own son, who died from lymphoma, a tragedy that shattered his marriage and left him emotionally numb. Able to forgive himself for distancing himself from his sick child, Tyler sees saving Ovi as a chance at redemption. As Tyler and Ovi attempt to escape, they are relentlessly pursued by Saju, Rashid's tactical units, and even a gang of street boys led by Farhad, a ruthless young criminal desperate to earn Asif's approval. Exhausted and running out of options, Tyler contacts Gasper, a retired American squadmate living quietly in Dhaka. Gasper offers them shelter for the night. Hiding out, Gasper reveals that Asif has placed a $10 million bounty on Ovi Jr.'s head, an amount too tempting to ignore. Proposes splitting the reward if Tyler allows him to kill the boy. Tyler refuses, and the two old soldiers engage in a brutal fight. Gasper gains the advantage, but Ovi, forced to act to save Tyler, shoots and kills him. The incident deepens Ovi's trauma and strengthens the bond between him and Tyler. Recognizing they need each other to survive, Tyler contacts Saju, and the former adversaries form a tense alliance. Devise a final plan to break through the city's lockdown. Creates a massive diversion, drawing police and mercenaries into a violent firefight, while Saju escorts Ovi toward a bridge where Nick waits with a helicopter. Fierce gun battle on the bridge, Saju is fatally shot by Colonel Rashid, who is immediately killed by Nick. Severely wounded but still fighting, struggles toward the extraction point. As victory seems within reach, Farhad shoots Tyler in the neck. Ovi safely aboard the helicopter with Nick, Tyler collapses over the bridge railing and falls into the river below. The helicopter departs, carrying Ovi away to safety in Mumbai. Months later, Nick tracks Asif to a public restroom and executes him, avenging the lives lost. Ovi attends school in Mumbai, attempting to rebuild his life. Practicing breath-holding in a swimming pool echoing Tyler's earlier introduction, he surfaces and notices a blurred figure watching him from a distance. And bears a striking resemblance to Tyler, leaving Ovi and the audience uncertain whether it is memory, hope, or something more.